Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today's video is all about two names that changed the face of Turkish romantic comedy, Baris Arduç and Elçin Sangu. Years after Karalık Aşk turned them into an iconic on-screen couple, the pair is making headlines again, but this time, the story isn't about a TV series or a red carpet appearance. It's about a new artistic chapter that's bringing them back into the spotlight in a completely different way. When Karalık Aşk first aired, the audience instantly fell in love with Ömer and Defne. The chemistry between Baris and Elçin felt so authentic that the characters seemed to step out of the screen and into the hearts of millions. That series didn't just entertain, it redefined what Turkish romantic comedies could achieve, reaching audiences across Europe, the Middle East, and Latin America. But time passed, new projects came and went, and fans wondered if the magic of that duo would remain only as a fond memory. Now, almost unexpectedly, the two stars are being talked about again, not for a reunion drama, but for an intimate and daring creative partnership that might reshape both of their careers. For a long time, few people knew that Elçin Sangu had a passion for directing. During breaks on set, while memorizing her lines, she would scribble storyboards, jot down dialogue ideas, and imagine how she might one day guide a cast from behind the camera. Close friends recall that she often joked, "One day, I'll be the one telling Baris where to stand in front of the lens." At the time, it sounded playful. Today, it feels prophetic. Recently, Elçin decided the moment had come to follow that dream. She has been quietly preparing her directorial debut, a project that has already created ripples of excitement across the Turkish entertainment world. What makes the story even more captivating is that standing firmly beside her is none other than Baris Arduç, not as her co-star, but as her most trusted supporter. According to sources close to the production, Baris has been involved in every stage of Elçin's new journey, reading early drafts, sharing feedback on dialogue, even helping her connect with the right producers and cinematographers. There were no flashy public gestures or statements, just late-night phone calls, handwritten notes, and hours of private discussion about scenes and characters. One person close to them revealed that after finishing her first draft overnight, Baris texted her in the early hours of the morning, "You've always told stories from the heart, now people will finally see the world through your eyes." That single message, fans say, speaks volumes about the respect and trust between the two longtime colleagues. The announcement of Elçin's upcoming directorial debut caused an immediate stir. Producers applauded her bold step, critics began speculating about the tone and style she would bring to the screen, and industry insiders agreed that her years of acting experience would help her capture the subtlest human emotions with a unique sensitivity. But there's one question dominating conversations everywhere: will Baris Arduç appear in the film? Neither of them has confirmed or denied the idea. Some predict a surprise cameo. Others believe Elçin wants to prove that her vision stands on its own without leaning on the nostalgia of their past partnership. This uncertainty has only fueled the intrigue, with hashtags like #ElçinDirects and #BarisElçinReunion trending within hours of the news breaking. Fans around the world responded with an outpouring of enthusiasm. Social media platforms were filled with nostalgic clips from Karalık Aşk, fan-made movie posters imagining Baris in the lead role of Elçin's first film, and heartfelt messages wishing her success as she steps into this bold new territory. One comment that went viral read, "Even if Baris isn't in the film, knowing he's standing behind her is the greatest love story of all." What makes this chapter of their story so compelling is that it's not driven by rumors or tabloids but by mutual respect and artistic courage. Baris has shown that genuine support doesn't require headlines or paparazzi flashes, it's often found in the quiet moments of encouragement. And Elçin is proving she's ready to take risks, move beyond the comfort of familiar roles, and claim her place as a creative force behind the camera. Industry professionals believe that whatever genre Elçin chooses, whether it's a heartfelt romantic drama, a psychological thriller, or an intimate character study, her debut will attract huge attention. The suspense about whether Baris will appear in front of the camera or remain the invisible champion behind the scenes has only heightened the buzz. As soon as the news spread, streaming platforms reportedly showed interest in acquiring distribution rights for her project even before a single frame has been shot. Analysts suggest that if Baris does decide to make even a brief appearance, the film could easily become one of the most-watched Turkish productions of the year. This renewed spotlight on the duo highlights a truth often overlooked in show business, that real partnerships are built on trust, loyalty, and the willingness to grow together in new directions. It's no longer just about a beloved television couple, it's about two artists supporting each other as they reinvent themselves. For their devoted followers, this story feels like more than an industry headline. It's a continuation of a bond that first captured hearts on TV and now promises to inspire a new generation of actors, directors, and fans alike. So what lies ahead? Will Elçin's first film be a genre-bending surprise or a return to the romance that made her famous? Will Baris step briefly into the spotlight once again by her side, or will he choose to remain a silent pillar behind the scenes? Whatever happens, one thing is certain. The names Baris Arduç and Elçin Sangu still carry the power to ignite conversations far beyond the set of Karalık Aşk. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into their latest chapter. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Turkish Spotlight Secrets for more exclusive celebrity updates, and share your thoughts in the comments. Should Baris make a cameo in Elçin's debut film, or should she take this step entirely on her own? I'd love to hear what you think. Until next time, take care and stay tuned, because this story is only just beginning.